Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today I will show you how to macrame a beaded bracelet. Macrame is repeatedly making a series of knots. There are endless opportunities how to macrame, and it's simple to start with minimum supplies. Right here is my filler cord that I use for the center, and this will be my working cord, and I'll also use another color, purple, to alternate between the two. And you'll also need a bead. Just make sure the diameter in the center will be large enough for the cords that you're using. And you also need a pair of scissors just to get you started to cut off the cords. Here I have my macrame board. I like to use this because it's foam and I can stick these pins in here. And I like to also use those to hold down my working cords and my filler cords and also make great knots. So you're going to take your filler cord and you're going to fold it in half. Make sure you just take the two ends and you can pinch it there, stretch it all the way out, and pinch it at the end where the loop will be. And then you will have your plain loop kind of started there, and you tape it down or pin it to your foam board. Then you're going to make sure your working cords are just enough length away for your overhand knot to fit through. And you're going to take your left working cord and cross it over like a 4, and then you're going to hold it down there. And then you're going to take your right working cord and make sure it crosses over your left working cord. You're going to go under your filler cord and your left working cord and out the 4 hole. Then you're going to pull it all the way through out. And then you're going to pull both ends really tight. And now you've made your first knot, creating your plain loop. Now you're going to do the same thing with your second color. You're going to make a 4 on the left side, cross over the filler cords. You're going to want to pin that down there on the right side, or you can hold it down with some tape, and then you can take your right working cord and do the same thing you did as before with the first knot. And you're going to go out the 4 hole again and pull it on through. And then you're going to take that off the pin and pull it tight. You can see there you have 2 nicely done knots. Okay, now you're going to take the left working cord with the first color that you used, and you're going to make a 4 on the right side. So you're going to pin it over there on the left side and hold it down. You're going to take the left working cord and you're going to do the same thing as you did before, and you're just going to go under the filler cords and out the right side 4 hole, and you're going to pull it on through, and same as before, you're going to just tighten it up. And you're going to do the same thing with the purple one. You're going to make a 4 on the right side, and then you're going to go under the filler cords and out the 4 hole. As you can see, it's starting to create a square knot repetition, alternating colors. Now we're going to continue on. After you've hopefully decided how long you were going to make your bracelet, I'm going to do 7 inches for my wrist length. I think that's about the average size. Next, I'm going to take my bead and I'm going to measure out the halfway point. For me, it'll be 3.5. So I'll make sure that I stop just shy of 3.5 for my bead to fit nicely in the middle. Now that I've made it to my halfway point, I can add my bead. See that my bead fits right here. It's a good about halfway, maybe a little bit over, but that's okay. I'm going to take out my filler cord and I'm going to just slide both of those right through and push it through the top. Now we're going to go back to where we left off, and I left off doing the aqua color first, so I'm going to start with the purple cord. You can tell by looking to see where the last 4 cord was made with the new cord that you're about to use. So that means I'm going to have to do the 4 on the right side by looking at it. And I'm just going to go do what we did earlier and make a square knot around the bead. And you're going to do the same thing with your next color. And it's going to help me if I move down my pins here to help with the 4. And then you're just going to pull tightly as you would with or without the bead. Continue doing this until you reach just shy of your 7-inch mark or your desired length. I would say just as we did when adding the bead, and you're going to stop. And there you have it. Your bracelet's finished. All you need to do is just cut off the excess cords and then you're done. It's ready to be worn.